back to meet us again. I'm Thor and Peach in Everything Delicious. Peach, do you know where we are now?
Now we are at the restaurant. What are we doing here?
We will see customers and ask some of them how they can define the appetizer and the brief history of it.
Okay, alright. Oh, there are some eating. We will out to some. Come on.
Okay, let's go!
Excuse me, can you tell us what we are eating? I'm eating pork dumplings and pancit.
And do you know this kind of food in the menu?
I don't know.
These are the appetizer Thai Chinese dishes.
Oh, would you like to know what appetizer define and the brief history of it? Yes, I do. Okay, we will explain it for you.
Amount of appetizer is less than main meal. It can both a meat dish and sweet dish. The appetizer should be peace and easy to chew with. There are both in Thai food and international food.
Next, we will present Thai and Chinese appetizer. Thai appetizer originate from the Paris. It widespread to Hawaii and general public. There are various kinds of Thai appetizer. From the example, it can be seen that most of meat appetizer are cooked with meat and curry paste.
How to make Thai fish cake
Ingredients: fish paste เนื้อปลาบด green beans ถั่วเขียวหรือถั่วฝักยาว basil leaves and kaffir lime leaves ใบมะกรูดและใบโหระพา 2 eggs ไข่2 ฟอง fish sauce sugar and red curry paste น้ำปลาน้ำตาลแล้วก็น้ำพริกแกงแดง optional is paprika นี่นะคะเป็นแค่เติมสีเล็กน้อยคือใส่ผงปาปริก้าเข้าไปค่ะ so let's get started. So first I chopped up my green beans into a really thin slice and I leave it on the side. เริ่มต้นนะคะก็ให้หั่นนะคะถ้าเพื่อนๆมีถั่วฝักยาวนะคะหรือว่าถั่ว green bean อย่างนี้ก็ให้หั่นเป็นชิ้นเล็กๆอย่างนี้ค่ะแล้วก็พักทิ้งไว้นะคะเราจะใช้ประมาณ1ถ้วยตวงค่ะวันนี้นะคะลินจะทำสำหรับปลาบดนะคะ2 พาวก็เท่ากับประมาณ1 กิโลนะคะจะเพื่อนๆจะทำครึ่งเดียวก็ได้ส่วนใบโหระพานะคะเราก็จะสับให้ละเอียดค่ะตามด้วยใบมะกรูดนะคะ and I also chopped up my basil leaves and kaffir lime leaves just slice them into a really tiny slice okay just like really chopped it up really well and leave it on the side so today I'm making 2 pounds of fish paste you also can do with 1 pound so every pound of fish paste I put 1 large eggทุกๆพาวนะคะคือครึ่งกิโลเนี่ยลินจะใส่ไข่ถ้าเป็นไข่เบอร์ใหญ่นะคะลินจะใส่ประมาณ1 ฟองนะคะต่อ1 พาว so into a bowl I add my red curry paste you can find this at any Thai grocery store or any Asian market and I also add paprika and also some sugar and fish sauce and kind of mix it well and also 1 egg I put 1 egg first because I was gonna make just 1 pound so after all I just decided to make 2 pounds เริ่มต้นนะคะในชามสะอาดใส่น้ำพริกแกงลงไปนะคะน้ำพริกแกงเนี่ยค่อนข้างจะแน่นนะคะเข้มข้นลินก็ใส่น้ำตาลน้ำปลานะคะปาปริก้านะคะไม่จำเป็นต้องใส่ก็ได้นะคะแต่ว่าสีมันจะแดงมากขึ้นถ้าเราใส่นะคะตามด้วยไข่ไก่นะคะน้ำตาลน้ำปลาคนให้เข้ากันให้มันเป็นแบบว่าเป็นน้ำนะคะให้เป็นแบบครีมอย่างนี้เวลาเราไปคลุกกับเนื้อปลาเนี่ยมันจะได้ไม่เป็นก้อนๆนะคะอย่างที่บอกนะคะเนื้อปลา1 พาวนะคะลินจะใส่ไข่ลงไป1 ฟองแต่ตอนนี้ลินใส่ไปแค่1 ฟองก่อนเพราะตอนแรกคิดว่าจะทำแค่1 พาวนะคะ and then here I add my fish paste and I also mix it together until it's really well combined so at first I was using a spatula but it doesn't really work well so your hand is the best thing to use ลินก็ใส่ปลาลงไปนะคะตอนนี้ลินก็ใส่ลงไป2 พาวแล้วก็ประมาณ1 กิโลนะคะคนให้เข้ากันนะคะอย่างที่เห็นลินก็จะใช้ไม้พายนะคะแต่จริงๆแล้วมันก็ไม่ค่อยเวิร์กเท่าไหร่ดังนั้นก็มือเลยนะคะแล้วก็พยายามนวดนะคะให้เข้ากันมากที่สุดยิ่งนวดมากนะคะเนื้อปลาก็จะทำการเหนียวตัวมากก็อร่อยมากขึ้นด้วยนะคะแล้วลินก็ล้างมือให้สะอาดนะคะแล้วก็นวดจริงๆแล้วถุงมือก็ไม่ค่อยเวิร์กเท่าที่ควรเหมือนกันเพราะมันลื่นมือเรานะคะดีที่สุดแล้วก็นวดนะคะ so you have to really mix it until really well combined and then just add some green beans ใส่นะคะถั่วเขียวลงไปคนให้เข้ากันอีกรอบ and then also basil leaves and kaffir lime leaves just mix that together as well so as you know I just put 1 egg before so I just gonna put another one here it's a little dry okay so it's okay to add a little bit of water if you think it's a little too dry ลินก็ใส่ไข่ลงไป1 ฟองนะคะหลังจากนั้นคนให้เข้ากันถ้าเพื่อนๆคิดว่ามันค่อนข้างที่จะแห้งจนเกินไปหรือเหนียวจนมากเกินไปนะคะเหนียวก็เป็นสิ่งที่ดีนะคะแต่บางทีถ้ามันมากเกินไปมันดูเหมือนจะแห้งเกินไปใส่น้ำลงไปเล็กน้อยได้นะคะแล้วก็นวดให้เข้ากันอีกสักรอบค่ะ and then I mix it together until it's really well combined and then I just gonna put the plastic wrap over and I just gonna put in a refrigerator for about like half an hour or so หลังจากนั้นนะคะแรปนะคะแล้วลินจะเข้าตู้เย็นไปประมาณครึ่งชั่วโมงหลังจากนั้นเตรียมน้ำมันทอดค่ะ so and you also gonna need a pot with about like 2 quarts of oil so after 30 minutes in the fridge I took my fish cakes out and you're gonna need a clean bowl of water your hand needs to be wet all the time and first you just need to get a little scoop of fish cake paste and then just roll it over your hand and press it down and put it in the hot oil and we're gonna fry this on at 350 degrees Fahrenheit until it golden brown and just kind of flip it to a different 2 sides so make sure both sides cook really well เริ่มต้นนะคะลินก็ปั้นเจ้าทอดมันเนี่ยนะคะให้เป็นก้อนๆกลมๆแล้วก็กดลงไปนะคะเบาๆให้มันเป็นแผ่นทอดนะคะน้ำมันที่ลินทอดก็350นะคะองศาฟาเรนไฮต์นะคะแล้วก็ให้สุก2 ด้านก็คือการกลับไปกลับมานะคะอย่างนี้การที่เราไปใส่ตู้เย็นนะคะจะทำให้เนื้อปลาเนี่ยมันจะเด้งมากขึ้นนะคะหลังจากที่ทอดประมาณ 5-10 นาทีนะคะในไฟค่อนข้างกลางนะคะ so we fry this in a medium heat and I've been frying this for about 5 to 6 minutes so it usually takes about like 5 minutes each side or a little bit more but make sure don't put it on a high heat medium heat is the best because like we put sugar in here so it might burn it up อย่าเร่งไฟนะคะเพราะว่าในตัวทอดมันปลาของลินเนี่ยนะคะค่อนข้างที่จะมีรสหวานอยู่แล้วในตัวดังนั้นถ้าเราทอดไฟแรงเกินไปเนี่ยอาจจะทำให้ทอดมันของเรานะคะดำปิดปีได้ดังนั้นทอดไฟกลางนะคะแล้วก็หลังจาก 5-10 นาทีนะคะทอดมันของเราก็เสร็จแล้ว so after about 10 to 12 minutes our fish cakes is done so I put that on the side เพื่อตกแต่งนะคะลินก็มีใบโหระพาเหลือเล็กน้อยลินก็นำไปทอดให้กรอบๆนะคะคือส่วนนี้ไม่จำเป็นนะคะที่จะต้องทำเหมือนกันถ้ามีก็อาจจะตกแต่งจานได้นะคะ so I have this leftover basil leaf so I just fry them just for decoration you don't have to do this process but I think it's kind of cool to have that little crispy basil on the side so here let's serve the fish cakes you can eat it by itself so I usually serve this as appetizer or you can eat it with rice you can eat with some like pita breads or something it's good and here I serve my sweet and sour sauce with some fresh cucumber and I also add some crushed peanuts
In China people like drinking tea as a culture Chinese drink tea with some food that is called appetizer and this picture is Chinese appetizer that is called dim sum. Dim sum has origin from Guangdong province that the meaning touch heart. Dim sum is a meat dish appetizer arranged in the basket and cooked by steaming and popular in many countries. In the menu of dim sum, there are a lot of food inside such as bamboo mushroom, steamed stuffed bun, and steamed fish piece. The picture above is dumpling.
How to make dumpling.
Soup dumplings might seem like a really complicated thing to make, but it's really just 3 simple preparations all put together. You have the dough, the filling, and the soup. So now we're going to start by making the soup. The question everyone has about soup dumplings is how do they get the soup into the dumplings? Actually, it's just a super gelatinous soup base that's solidified and folded into the dumplings. So we're going to start with our pig foot, which is the first thing that goes in. Then we have pork bones, pork skin that we blanched, and we cut off some of the extra fat and then cut into thin strips. Then, thinly sliced scallions, ginger, and Shaoxing wine. So then we add 8 cups of cold water and simmer until it's reduced into a thick, rich pork broth. I'm gonna start with ground pork, and to this I'm gonna add salt, sugar, which is like salt, a flavor enhancer, some finely grated ginger, finely grated garlic, toasted sesame oil, Shaoxing wine, soy sauce, some finely ground white pepper, and some chopped scallion. I'm gonna start to turn the filling in a single direction, and I know that the filling is ready when it makes a light film on the side of the bowl. So this is our chilled soup base. Now I'm gonna take a small knife and cut a very fine crosshatch pattern in the soup to make little cubes of gelled soup. It's basically pork jello at this point. So as the dumplings steam, this soup reliquefies and mixes with the pork in the filling and makes just a super rich, delicious broth. We're gonna reserve a little bit of extra on the side to make sure that every dumpling is filled with soup. And now you're almost there, we just have to make the dough. We have all-purpose flour, very hot but not boiling water, and I'm just gonna basically work the flour until it kind of holds together in crumbly pieces. So I'm just gonna let this rest about 10 minutes. So the dough rested. Before I start kneading, I'm gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil, and now it's gonna start coming together into a single mass. When that happens, we can turn it out onto our work surface. Just gonna knead the dough, working it really well with both hands. The dough will go from being kind of lumpy and dry to a very smooth, firm consistency. So we're just gonna let that gluten relax and keep it wrapped in plastic so it doesn't dry out. We'll let it rest for about an hour. Okay, now we're ready to start rolling out the wrappers for our dumplings. There are a couple of key tools that you'll need to get started. One is a wooden dowel. Really cheap, you can buy them for about $1 each at a Chinese grocery store. A ruler and a bench scraper. I'm gonna start by cutting it into 4 pieces, and we're gonna work with one of these pieces at a time and keep the other pieces covered in plastic, again, so they don't dry out. I'm gonna roll it out into a snake 12 inches long. I'm gonna use my bench scraper to portion it into 12 even pieces, following the 1-inch guides. Now, the key to really perfectly formed dumplings is a very even wrapper. So to help us do that, I'm gonna take my thumb and press it into the cut side of each little piece. I'm gonna do this to all 12 pieces and dust them in a little bit of flour and wrap them in plastic. I like to set myself up for success, kind of flatten out the piece into a circle with my thumbs first. You can have a little bit of flour on your work surface, not too much so you don't dry out the dough, and start rolling. And the key is to apply slightly more pressure to the wrapper as you move outward. So as you pleat, those thin edges gather up and don't make a super thick, chewy top of your dumpling. So here's my wrapper, 4 inches wide. You can see it's very thin. The light can come through. And lay it across the upper palm and fingers of my non-dominant hand. I take and portion out about a tablespoon, lay it in the center of the wrapper, and take the back of the tablespoon measure and spread out the filling a little bit. You want to get a little bit of soup cubes in with it, and if you need a little extra, you can take some and just spoon it into the center of the filling. Now I'm going to start to pleat the wrapper. I'm going to pull the wrapper and give it a little bit of a tug to stretch the dough, and then fold it back in on itself to make a pleat. Then I'm going to rotate a little bit and do the same thing right next to it. Doesn't matter which direction you go, just want to rotate the dumpling, creating a series of pleats and pinching. And the object is to get 18, which is a lucky number in Chinese culture, but just do your best. 11 or 12 pleats is perfectly fine. Your dumpling will still taste great. And now I have a little bit of an air pocket in the center. I'm just rotating it, and this is going to work the filling up into the center. If you have air in the dumpling, it's gonna expand as it steams and it can burst the dumpling. I'm just gonna take all those edges and pinch them together to seal. Give it a little bit of a rotation. And there's your soup dumpling. Now I'm gonna add it to our prepared steamer basket, which is just a layer of Napa cabbage sprayed with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray. And I wanna set them over a skillet of boiling water and let it go for 8 minutes. While the dumplings are steaming, we're gonna put together a super simple dipping sauce. So I'm gonna start with black vinegar, which is the key ingredient. I'm gonna add some thinly sliced scallions, a little bit of soy sauce, and some very thinly sliced fresh ginger. And that's it. You can't eat soup dumplings without it.
The taste in Thai mean dish is more spicy than Chinese mean dish. The ingredients of Thai dish are made with Thai herb, but in Chinese dish might be cooked with Chinese herb in some dishes.
This is the information of appetizer and listing of the taste we presented to you in this time.
We hope you understand about appetizer, don't you?
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.